Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for a weekly angel reading for May 9th through the 15th, 2016. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath and to connect to our within and become fully aware of the source of well-being that is your core energy here and now. And let us just be open to all the radiance and the brilliance, I'm seeing a brilliant, radiant light, like an energy, just beaming towards you. And so just allow yourself to be receptive of this energy of love as they're writing. Let this love fill every part of your being. Wherever you have a fear, just breathe in that energy of love and just see that your fear just absorbing it, okay? And maybe they're indicating it may be a good time for you to listen to music to sort of put you in the receptive mode. And they're also showing me flowers. So you may want to work with flowers, like flower therapy, to sort of just beautify your thoughts and your mind, to help you to shift your perspective away from your fear. Or music, to both these things can elevate you to a frequency of love, they're writing, and help you to bring sort of abundance into your thoughts and about life and about your purpose. And they are also bringing back up food again, and they were showing me sort of a sign. So just I get the sense that you're going to be getting some signs from your angels, from God, from Jesus, about food. So just be aware of some of the thoughts that you may get about the foods that you're eating, or some foods that they may indicate for you to eat. And so just be open to whatever that is. Just follow, go with the flow, okay, on that. So they're bringing that up again. So we're probably having some resistance still to eating foods that are in alignment with your own physical body's health. So this may be a call for all of us, I get a sense, who believe that we eat very healthily and that we are, following the general prescriptions for healthy living and eating. But this is where you may need to get a little bit more in tune with the alignment of food that your body needs, which no outside source can really dictate, is a little, but maybe that's a word that needs to be used, to dictate your own body's needs. So expand your thought process about this and see what your body needs. Okay? And all of this is so that you can feel a stronger connection. They're showing me like two hands together like this, okay? And it's indicating a strong connection. So this is to help you to get that strong connection that you've been feeling is missing, a link between you and your divine source or some aspect of your life where you feel that you're not connecting with your higher self. And so this will help you. They're also indicating that there's a pool of energy around you that for you to bathe in, this pool of energy that is available to you that will help you to cleanse and to have more clarity. So call upon the angels to bathe you in this pool of energy. I mean, it's an energy of love. And so whenever you feel like you are not connecting, or things are a little off or out of balance, and what I'm seeing is a literal pool next to a big open bay window. And so imagine yourself that this energy pool, which is really everywhere, it's everywhere, but that you call upon it, and maybe for the visual to help you is to think of yourself just bathing in this energy of love, this pool of light, to help sort of reset your energy, okay, so that you can feel more alive and more alert, and so that you can feel like you are more connected to your purpose. This may come up for you. They wrote the word job. So for some of you, while you're working at your job, you can do this. Sometimes you may feel like you get a little depleted or drained, especially after an interaction with clients or your boss, or whatever it is that you do. They're also showing me too to don't forget to call upon your tree spirit. And your tree spirit, this came up in one of the daily card messages about the tree spirits, that they can help you facilitate clear communications. So call upon them, and your tree spirit, each one of you has a tree spirit, and call upon your tree spirit to help you facilitate clear communications. When you feel like there's somebody that you keep butting heads with, and that you can't make that strong connection with, like you seem to just always be misunderstanding one another. And they wrote a fox, so it's almost like certain interactions seem like they lack integrity, and that there's always some deployment of say trickery, or that's not the right word, but you feel like that there's somebody that no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem. They seem to always outwit you. Not the right word either. It's a vibrational thing. It's where you just don't feel comfortable, and you feel like they're trying to undermine you. And so, if you call upon your tree spirit, the tree spirit will amplify your intention. So make sure you connect with your tree spirit and get connected with your core energy, and set an intention for integrity and clarity and truth, and the tree spirit will amplify that for you and facilitate, act as your guide in facilitating the clarity and the words he'll help you translate the words that the other person needs to hear to bring harmony. So just be aware of that in this week. Okay, they're showing me a boat, and so this means a journey of some sort. This was a symbol in one of the Egyptian symbols, and it's about, if I remember correctly, how this boat, I think, carries something like the sun through its cycles on a daily cycle. So pay attention to, how how open, or be very in tune, stay in tune with your inner guidance, as is showing me the third eye, as you go through your daily routines. Okay, so one thing is to bring in more, so they're talking about the body, so try to be more, include more into your routine, body care, so like yoga, healthy eating or exercise. If you're in an office where you sit a lot, try to do more, find opportunities to get up and walk, run some errands yourself, instead of asking somebody else, just so that you keep your body moving. They want you to create in your routine, because this was what this boat kind of symbolized, in this Egyptian hieroglyphs. It try to incorporate in your routine more consciousness, your higher consciousness, awareness. So bring that element more in to your daily routines. So don't react, respond. Set the tone. We talked about that last week. Always determine how you want to feel, and then when you do that, the law of attraction, your point of attraction will start to shift to that intention, and you will see things coming towards you in answer to that. Okay, so you'll start to attract the answers, what you're looking for. So just know that anything that you're seeking, God is saying it's already been found by Him the moment before you knew you needed it. And so what you have to do is just allow, trust, say, God, I know that you found this for me. Now help me to see it. And it's kind of this same idea that as you go through your day, you're not alone. And everything that you think you needed and that you think you need to ask for has already been done before you recognize it. When you figure out that you need something, that's you hearing them telling you that this is what you need. Not like they're forcing it on you, but they already figured out that you already asked for it. And so now what they're giving you is the sign to be aware of it, is a better way to say it. So you get in the way by thinking, now I got to do this on my own, and how do I do this, when what you really need to say is, show me. You know what I mean? Show me how to they wrote the word joy, so they're interrupting my thoughts. Show me how to live, in a state of joy. Show me how to invite the joy into my life, the good. Show me how to invite the love. These are the words that they're writing into my life. Show me the help that I need. Show me, God. Because God, when God writes His name, it means it has been done. It is finished. So we ask when things are already finished. All we need to do is receive. Wow, that's really, really powerful. Did you hear that? Okay, anything that you're trying to manifest, that you are trying, oh my goodness, that's so weird to even say that now after hearing that. We don't, get rid of the trying thing. It's finished. It's done already. He knew before you asked, because you asked in the moment of contrast, when you didn't know, when you weren't being aware of what the expansion that the contrast was creating for you, and was launching these desires on your behalf. And so it was asked at that moment, and it was given at that moment. And then it takes time, because we're not always tuned in. It takes time for you to become aware of what you asked for. And that's when you get it as inspiration or an idea. And at that moment, you have to say, don't say, well, how do I? And they're saying, that's the law. This is how the law works. The law of attraction works. And at that moment, you generally will go, how? What do I need? Or I need to try. And that's the wrong thing. Say, show me. Show me the path to this joy that you've just revealed to me. Show me. Just open your arms. Show me the path to this joy that you just revealed. Doesn't that feel awesome just to know that? So repeat that to yourself. When you get a brilliant idea, when you get an insight or a vision. Show me the path to this joy. Show me the help, because the help that's going to come is going to be based in joy. Everything that you need is joy. The foundation is joy. But what created that joy is love. And love is just like, it just wants to give. And what it gives, what love gives, is joy. And what joy manifests is your prayers, your desires. So it's done. Wow. Kind of like a hallelujah moment, right? It's done. So sit back and ask to be shown. And this just happened last night when I keep misplacing things. I misplaced a bottle of water. And so I immediately said, show me where it is. And they did. And it was a dark room because I hadn't turned on the lights because I tried to save energy. And they wrote east from where I was standing. And I thought, okay, the kitchen is east. And I think I was already in there. But I'm standing in the dark and I didn't know. But when I went within, they told me. And then I got a sense in the room. And when I turned, still in the dark, and I walked a little bit and I turned around, looking back from where I had come from, and I saw it right there in the east of the room and sitting in a chair. So that I'm telling you this because you may feel like you're in the dark right now, but you're not, because it's in the dark that the light shines, you see. And if you call upon the light within you, that when you feel like you're standing in the darkness of your life, that light will direct you in the dark without you needing to see. It'll bring you there. That is why you should not worry about when you cannot see what is coming, because you don't need to see. You just need to trust and ask within, and it will direct you. It will give you a feeling. It will give you what you need. If you need a bright light, or if you just need a feeling, it will give you, or a thought, it will give it to you and lead you in that dark to that thing you need. So let's take a look at the card for the theme of the week, because we've gone on quite a long time. And it says, overcoming difficulties. And we have the Archangel Jeremiel. And I think of Archangel Jeremiel as sort of like the archangel who can help you with anything in terms of psychology and even psychic development. So, and this card says, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. So here you see in this card, this mountain. And it represents something that, it's like a challenge there, but you are going to you're going to expand your wings. And this challenge, obstacle becomes a peak, the peak of it becomes a goal for you to strive towards, where you are raising the standards of your life. So the challenge helped you to raise your vibration, to raise to set your standards. You're setting your sights higher now because of this opportunity that this challenge presented to you. And what they're showing me right now is that in this week, you're going to feel like you can sit back a little bit, excuse me, and relax and just see the big picture. They're showing me a chair, which always means that that you can relax, but it's in front of a window, this chair, and the vision outside the window is clear. It's a very harmonious, so it has a sense of really good feelings. And so this is an opportunity for you to take in this week. I think it's a feeling of taking in all the rewards of what you've achieved through some of the things that you found challenging. So you're gonna have learned something. Archangel Jeremiel helps you with life reviews, or when people pass over, but in this lifetime. So also ask him to help you to show me the lessons, show me the understanding that I've now acquired through what I've just gone through. Again, show me. And he's showing me, he's putting a pot and a plant in that chair. So this is going to be a week of tremendous spiritual growth, and also may represent physical manifestations, growth. So there's some, out of this receptive state, you will experience a lot of growth for yourself. So just be really in tune and very open to what you discover. Okay, so the best way to say it is to really ask him to shift your perspective so that you can see the lessons, see the beauty, see the strength that you've acquired through some of these challenges. Ask him to show you the new strengths, the new gifts and skills that you've probably acquired through this. All right, so here we have, wow, the last card that I was able to do last week because of the construction work, which is now pretty much over. I have one more day, but it was this card, the Ten of Fire. And so this card indicates that, taking on too much. Okay, so they've already told us that you need to be in receptive mode this week. Let the lessons come to you. Don't, going back to what we said before, don't try. In this week, show me. Show me who, if you're feeling like you have a lot to do and there's a lot on your plate, ask the angels to show you those persons who can help you shoulder the responsibilities with the same integrity and commitment and love that you have. And they will, and then let it go. Know that it's done. You're just asking not to ask because it's been done, but now you are reminding yourself by make this statement that the universe has done it, because you're saying, show me. And then have a faith. They were showing me this before I started the card reading. 222, keep the faith. Know that you're supported by the angels and they're sending you all the help that you need. So now you need to be open to it. Don't make plans to figure out how you are going to manage everything. Show me. Okay, can you do that? Show me. All right, let me just tune in to this card. And they keep showing me more chairs, and I get a sense, and they're showing me like a shopping cart. Like you have some errands and things that you need to run. Okay, delegate. Get more people. There are other people who can help you do these things. Okay, this is what they really want you to do. Do not take on everything. They're showing me that some of you have a lot of studying to do. Like they're showing me an open book on an easel that that I'm getting a sense that you may have some things, you need to focus on some studies. Maybe you're doing some research, maybe you're doing homework for school or whatever. But if some people come to you with some errands or chores, you need to say that you know that you can't, that you have something to do, and can they please ask someone else? Okay, so don't this work is going to be very important to you. It's a part of your purpose, so set that time aside to get that in, and ask others to ask someone else if it's that sort of a situation, or if it's you, then call some people, get them to do that. Or let it go for now, okay? All right, they're writing the word patio. So they want you to kind of spend some time, if you have a patio in your yard or somewhere outside, to just kind of sit out on your patio. And I see, wow, maybe somebody may be holding some kind of sort of circle. Like I see like a circle of people, maybe It's a healing. So maybe this card may indicate too, if you were thinking about going to a healing circle, that you should go, because you could use some energy healing. And even if it's not energy healing, you could use the energy of love that group is going to, that group facilitates for you. Okay? All right, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week, and look at there goes the card that introduced to us all the information about the tree spirit. But this card is about patience, okay? And it's about, and you see it's about waiting for things to unfold. You can see that in this card, that this fairy, you can see the various little coins, and there's a fairy, looks like, inside of each one of them. So what this card reminds us of is that of nature and the process of nature and how things unfold. Even though we don't see things, the seeds growing underneath the earth, but they are. And that there's an angel and fairy overseeing each aspect of that seed's growth. As you can see, this tree, every leaf, every branch has a fairy telling it to grow. So this card is reminding you that if you don't see things unfolding, it doesn't mean that things are not working, that there's not help in the background in doing things for you. If you need to have a sense of this, ask them to show you the signs of some of this movement. When change is one of the ways that the universe gives you the greatest sign of that your prayers are being answered. We spend so much time, rallying against change and saying, whoa, hold up, or why is that happening? And it may not be because it doesn't look like it has anything to do with what you're wanting, but it's unraveling so many other things that we're blocking, so that thing that you really, your most prominent desire, can start to move through. So just, ask them to show you any part of the plan that can help you put your mind in a place of peace. So just know that during the middle of the week, again, the whole reading is about you being receptive in this week so far, trusting that things are happening, sharing some of the responsibility. You can see that this card is indicating that the angels are helping you behind the scenes. The first card is asking you to ask the angels in this earth around you and heaven to help you as well. So be open to help. Okay, and for the weekend we have the Queen of Water. And so this card is, of course, about the person who nurtures everyone, who's a mother hen, like, so to speak, to everyone. And so you, again, just in line with this whole reading, you need to take time for yourself, to nurture yourself at the end of this week. This is a great time for you to just really take in everything that's going on in the week and really tune into your emotions. So with this card, the 10, and this card as well, you may need by the end of the week to kind of balance yourself a little bit. So don't be so eager to get out there and start, answering, being the Florence Nightingale, kind of, trying to save the world. You may need some attention. You may need to really take some time to rebalance your energies. And so be patient with yourself. Trust your feelings. Trust your gut. If your body is giving you certain indications, go with that. So you're going to have a real spike of maybe empathy. And so you want to really shift that to compassion. Okay? So you don't want to see people as they are, but you want to see them not in the states that they're presenting, but you want to see them in their divine state. You want to be compassionate, okay? So, but take time, be compassionate for yourself, and balance your own energies as well. Be mindful of yourself and your own needs. Let me just tune into this card and see if I get any additional information. And what I'm getting a sense is that there's, I see kind of like bars, and I see all these people outside the bar, and what they're kind of saying is that you need to put the brakes on all the people, that you are thinking about or that you help or heal. This is a week, I think, for you as a healer to kind of take care of yourself and to boundaries, and to say no. Okay, so don't be afraid to say no this week, because there's a lot. You need the time for yourself, because there's a lot, as we said in the beginning, that you're going to be understanding and about what has been going on with you recently, and you need time to catch up to speed with the changes that are unfolding for you as opportunities, so that when you witness the opportunity, that you will recognize it and be able to embrace it, instead of not being able to recognize it and put up resistance. So please honor yourself, honor your body, honor your inner being. Okay. All right. So let's take a look at the card that we pulled already from the bottom, and it's the Three of Water. So this tells us what's going on underneath, and this card talks about a celebration. It says a wedding, graduation, birth announcements. It said need to have more fun. So what I'm getting from this card is that you need to spend time enjoying yourself. Do things that give you joy and pleasure in this week as a way of nurturing your health. What this will do is give energy to the projects that you are working on. So this is why you got to put everybody else's stuff aside and put everything into you, and focus on having fun in this week. All right, this is the bottom line. Focus on you having fun. If before you think about doing some kind of work or something serious, go have fun. Okay, because this will raise your vibration, which means you'll start experiencing the frequency of joy, which means what's going to come, the effect is abundance. So this is why you need to do it. Going back to the beginning, what we said. So I send you so much love and angel blessings, and thank you all for your comments here on Facebook and YouTube here, rather. And I love reading your comments, and just so grateful that you all have experienced so much abundance from the work that is done here. And so if you would like an angel reading, feel free to contact me at theangelschool.com on the services page. You can find that link below this video, as well as join us on Facebook for the daily card messages. I will resume them completion this week. So until next time, God bless you all. And I love you. Bye-bye.